contract formation. Let's get started. A freehold could be any of the following except: is it A, a life estate, or B, a fee simple estate? Could it be C, an estate for years, or lastly D, a defeasible fee estate? The correct answer is C. Here is why. Freehold estates are ownership interests of indeterminate duration. Fee simple absolute, fee simple defeasible, and life estates are all freehold estates, A, B, D. And estate for years, C, is a leasehold estate, which is a non-freehold, or less than freehold, estate because it has a definite duration. Next question. Which statement is true regarding a life estate? Is it A, it must be measured by the life of one person only? Or B, because it is based on life, it may not be encumbered by the holder? Could it be C, it may be created by will or deed? Or lastly D, it requires that the holder make principal payments on any encumbrances? The correct answer is C. Here is why. A life estate can be created by deed, inter vivos transfer, or by will, testamentary transfer, making C correct. It can be measured by more than one life, e.g., to A and B for their joint lives, so A is false. A life tenant can encumber, mortgage, their interest, though it's risky for the lender, so B is false. The life tenant is responsible for paying interest on any encumbrances, but is not required to pay down the principal. That obligation falls to the remainder man if they wish to protect their future interest, so D is false. Next question. The degree, quantity, or nature of a person's interest in real property is called his. Is it A, estate, or B, dower? Could it be C, courtesy, or lastly D, possession? The correct answer is A. Here is why. And estate in land, A, defines the nature, degree, extent, and duration of a person's ownership interest. Dower, B, and courtesy, C, are outdated, gender-specific marital life estates. Possession, D, is one of the rights in the bundle, not the definition of the interest itself. Next question. The return of land to the grantor or grantor's heirs when the grant is over is best described as: is it A, remainder, or B, reversion? Could it be C, kickback, or lastly D, surrender? The correct answer is B. Here is why. A reversion, B, is the future interest retained by a grantor when they convey a lesser estate, like a life estate, than they possess. It is the property's return to the original owner. A remainder, A, is a future interest given to a third party. Surrender, D, is the voluntary termination of a lease by a tenant. Next question. An estate in land vested in a grantee until she marries is properly classifiable as: is it A, an estate in equity, or B, a defeasible fee? Could it be C, less than a freehold estate? Or lastly D, a life estate? The correct answer is B. Here is why. An estate that can be terminated upon the occurrence or non-occurrence of a specified event is a defeasible fee, B. In this case, the fee is subject to a condition subsequent until she marries, which, if violated, gives the grantor a right of re-entry. It is a freehold estate of inheritance until the condition is broken, not a life estate, D, measured by a life, and not a less than freehold estate, C, like a lease. Next question. An example of a less than freehold estate is: is it A, a life estate, or B, a leasehold estate? Could it be C, an estate on condition subsequent? Or lastly D, a mortgaged estate? The correct answer is B. Here is why. A less than freehold estate is a tenant's right to possess property for a period of time, i.e., a leasehold estate, B. A life estate, A, and an estate on condition subsequent, a type of defeasible fee C, are both freehold estates. A mortgaged estate D is not a type of estate, it is a fee simple estate with a lien against it. That's it for today. How many did you score? Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and tell me what topic I should cover next. Bye.